Hello, this is the Vocal Range Profile Lab. First I'll be talking about the graph that I made for my own vocal range, and then I'll be touching on figure 6.3 in the textbook. Okay, so here's the graph that I created. On the x-axis down here we have the frequency, on the y-axis we have the intensity. Upper contour right here represents the max intensity of the phonation, and the lower contour is representing the minimum intensity. Okay. So these graphs are helpful in seeing how flexible or not flexible your vocal range is. In my case, it's not a huge range. I'm not a trained singer. But it is very helpful in seeing that and in showing us that there is a close relationship between frequency and intensity. And just to go through how I got all this information first, I wrote down all the keys in which I was going to be sustaining phonation, and then in the next column I wrote down the intensity at a soft level for each key, and then I did the same thing again with a louder intensity. And then after that I flipped to the back of the book, found the corresponding frequencies to each key, and from there I could use all this information to plot the points on the graph. And just to show you the graph one more time, there it is. So it was helpful because it showed me that we're not able to produce that vowel at the same intensity across, our whole vocal range. It also showed me that at lower frequencies, it's harder to achieve greater intensity, and when you want to achieve high frequency phonation, that requires a higher lung pressure because your vocal folds need to be tense for that. So yeah, that was my graph. So next I will be talking about the figure 6.3, which showed the female versus male vocal ranges because they are different. So when I looked at that, it showed that for the female voice, the intensity, it got louder as the frequency increased. And that is because the vocal folds are getting tenser because it takes more air pressure to set those vocal folds into vibration as you get to the top of your range. So that was good to see the difference between the male and the female range. I believe that is it. Make sure. All right, and that is it. Thank you.